The process of immigrating to Canada can be complex and involves several steps. Here is a detailed overview of the general immigration process for Canada. Determine your eligibility. The first step is to determine which immigration program you are eligible for. Canada offers various immigration pathways, including the Express Entry System, Provincial Nominee Programs, PNPs, Family Sponsorship, and more. Each program has its own eligibility criteria and requirements. Choose the immigration program. Once you have assessed your eligibility, choose the immigration program that best suits your circumstances and goals. Research the program requirements, processing times, and any specific criteria or documentation needed. Create an Express Entry profile, if applicable. If you are eligible for the Express Entry system, you will need to create an online profile through the Immigration, Refugees and Citizenship Canada (IRCC) website. The profile includes information about your skills, education, work experience, language proficiency, and other factors. Your profile will be entered into the pool of candidates, and you may receive an invitation to apply for permanent residency based on your Comprehensive Ranking System (CRS) score. Submit an application. Once you have been invited to apply, you will need to submit a complete application for permanent residency. This involves providing detailed personal information, supporting documents, and paying the application fees. The application should include proof of identity, language proficiency test results, educational credentials, work experience, and other relevant documentation. Medical examination and police clearance. As part of the immigration process, you and your accompanying family members will need to undergo a medical examination by an approved panel physician to ensure you meet the health requirements. You will also be required to provide police clearance certificates from the countries you have lived in for a certain period. Biometrics collection. Depending on your nationality, you may be required to provide biometric information, including fingerprints and a photograph, at a designated location. This information is used to conduct security and background checks. Application processing. After submitting your application, it will be processed by the IRCC. The processing times vary depending on the program, the volume of applications, and other factors. You can check the status of your application online through the IRCC's portal. Interview and additional steps, if required. In some cases, you may be required to attend an interview or provide additional information or documentation to support your application. This is determined on a case-by-case basis. Receive confirmation of permanent residency. If your application is approved, you will receive a confirmation of permanent residency (COPR) document. This document allows you to travel to Canada and become a permanent resident. You will need to complete the landing process at a designated port of entry within a specified period. Settle in Canada. Once you arrive in Canada, you will need to complete additional formalities, such as obtaining a social insurance number, SIN, applying for a health card, and exploring settlement services available to newcomers. These services can help you with finding housing, employment, language training, and adapting to life in Canada. It's important to note that the process and requirements may vary depending on the immigration program you choose and any changes to Canadian immigration policies. It is recommended to consult official government resources, such as the IRCC website, and consider seeking professional advice from an immigration consultant or lawyer to ensure accurate and up-to-date information for your specific situation. To determine your eligibility for immigration to Canada, you can visit the official website of Immigration, Refugees and Citizenship Canada, IRCC, at www.canada.ca/n/immigration-refugees-citizenship.html. This website provides comprehensive information about the various immigration programs, eligibility requirements, application processes, and forms. On the IRCC website, you can navigate to the Immigrate section, which offers detailed information on different immigration pathways, including Express Entry, Provincial Nominee Programs, PNPs, Family Sponsorship, and more. Each program has its own eligibility criteria, and the website provides specific details about the requirements, including age, education, work experience, language proficiency, and other factors. Additionally, the IRCC website offers online tools and questionnaires that can help you assess your eligibility for specific immigration programs. These tools provide a preliminary indication of your eligibility based on the information you provide. However, it's important to note that the final determination of eligibility is made by the immigration authorities after a thorough assessment of your application. It's recommended to rely on official government resources like the IRCC website to obtain accurate and up-to-date information regarding immigration eligibility. Additionally, you may also consider consulting with an immigration consultant or lawyer who can provide personalized guidance based on your specific circumstances. Express Entry System. The Express Entry System is a popular immigration program for skilled workers who wish to become permanent residents of Canada. It is a points-based system that assesses candidates based on various factors such as age, education, work experience, language proficiency, and adaptability. Here are the key steps and components of the Express Entry System. Eligibility Assessment. Candidates interested in the Express Entry System must first determine their eligibility by meeting the criteria of one of the 3 federal economic immigration programs: the Federal Skilled Worker Program, the Federal Skilled Trades Program, or the Canadian Experience Class. Comprehensive Ranking System, CRS. Score. Eligible candidates create an online profile through the IRCC's Express Entry portal. The profile includes information about their skills, education, work experience, language proficiency, and other factors. Each candidate is assigned a CRS score based on these factors. Invitation to apply. ITA. The highest scoring candidates are selected from the Express Entry pool in regular draws conducted by the IRCC. Candidates who receive an invitation to apply, ITA, have the opportunity to submit an application for permanent residency within a specified timeframe. Application for permanent residency. Candidates who receive an ITA can submit their application for permanent residency. They need to provide supporting documents, such as police clearances, medical examinations, educational credentials, and proof of funds to support their settlement in Canada. Points for provincial nomination. Candidates who meet the eligibility criteria for a specific provincial nominee program, PNP, can receive additional points for provincial nomination. This can significantly increase their CRS score and enhance their chances of receiving an ITA. The rest of the process will be shown in next video in Part 2.